If you're a foreign investor selling US real estate, did you know the IRS might withhold up to 15% of the sales price? Not just the profit, the entire price. Stick around because in this video, we're breaking down exactly what FIRPTA is, why it exists, and how to avoid expensive mistakes. Welcome to the Freedom Group channel. We're a team of professionals made up of 3 companies serving our community for over 20 years in the areas of taxes, accounting, insurance, financial planning, and real estate. Whether you're a new business owner or a seasoned investor, we're here to help you navigate the complex world of finance with confidence. Let's start with the basics. FIRPTA stands for Foreign Investment in Real Property Tax Act. It's a U.S. tax law that was passed back in 1980. FIRPTA requires that when a foreign person sells U.S. real estate, a portion of the gross sales price, not just the profit, is withheld and sent into the IRS. Think of it like this. If a foreign investor sells a property for $1 million, up to $150,000 may be withheld right at closing. Yes, you heard that right. Even if they only made $50,000 in profit, the IRS still withholds 15% of the sales price, not just the gain. So why was FIRPTA even created? Before 1980, foreign investors could sell U.S. real estate and avoid paying taxes entirely. The IRS had no way to track the sale or enforce tax collection once the money left the country. FIRPTA gave the IRS a way to guarantee tax compliance by collecting money up front through withholding. FIRPTA applies to foreign individuals, foreign corporations, and certain foreign trusts or partnerships. A foreign person is anyone who is not a U.S. citizen, not a U.S. green card holder, and does not meet the substantial presence test. If you are a U.S. buyer purchasing property from a foreign seller, you, your agent, or your closing attorney may be responsible for making sure the withholding happens. That's why it's critical to work with professionals who understand FIRPTA. The penalties for failing to comply can be severe. Let's clear up a few common myths. Myth number 1. FIRPTA is a tax on the sale. Fact, it's a withholding, not the final tax. The foreign seller still files a U.S. tax return and may get some of the money back. Myth number 2. FIRPTA only applies if there's a profit. The fact, FIRPTA applies no matter what, even if the property is sold at a loss. Myth number 3. Only expensive properties are subject to FIRPTA. The fact, FIRPTA applies to most real estate sales by foreign persons regardless of the price, though exceptions and exemptions may apply. The good news is, yes, FIRPTA withholding can sometimes be reduced or eliminated altogether. Here are a few examples. If the property is sold for under $300,000 and the buyer intends to live there, the withholding may be completely waived. A foreign seller can apply for a withholding certificate from the IRS to reduce or eliminate the amount, especially if they expect to owe less tax than the full 15% withheld. But timing is everything. The application must be submitted before or at closing, and it can take months to process. That's why we always recommend speaking with a tax professional early in the sales process. So why should business owners care? If you're a foreign national investing in U.S. real estate as part of your business strategy, maybe through rental income or property flips, FIRPTA will likely affect when you sell. Even if you're a U.S. buyer, you may have withholding responsibilities if the seller is a foreigner. That's a legal obligation, and it's a big one. At Freedom Group, we help investors, agents, attorneys, and business owners navigate FIRPTA from start to finish, ensuring compliance and maximizing refunds when possible. Need help with FIRPTA? Don't wait until closing day. Schedule a consultation with one of our tax experts at Freedom Group. We'll help you understand your options, apply for exceptions if you qualify, and make sure you're in full compliance with IRS rules. Click the link in the description to get started today. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone investing in U.S. real estate. You could save them thousands. FIRPTA can be complicated, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be stressful. We hope this video gave you clarity and confidence.